Today is Monday, May the 25th, Memorial Day. Memorial Day, unlike any of the other 71 Memorial Days I have ever experienced. And today is a milestone, the 60th Upper Room Bible class video since COVID quarantine started. As you can see, I'm sitting here in our Upper Room classroom at church. How about a quick view of our worship center? Empty, but hopefully not much longer. Remember the lesson series Marshall was presenting? The banners that accompany that series: goodness, sovereignty, wholeness, wisdom, justice, love, and faithfulness. And the mantra, knowing God and making Him known. Like the words from the Terminator movie, we will be back. I realize it is a big stretch to compare the experience of COVID-19 quarantine to the Israelites wandering around in the wilderness. But here I'm going into my stretch mode, so please don't be too critical. The current global crisis has disoriented our lives, but God is with us, leading the way through this wilderness. It started with toilet paper disappearing off the store shelves, and now, months after COVID first hit American shores, it seems as though we are just extras acting out in some type of low-budget end times movie. Temporary hospitals are popping up in the parking lots. Thousands of cars are snaking their way through long lines for food handouts. Millions are left jobless. 12.8% of the workforce in Texas, according to a report 2 days ago on Saturday. The zombie apocalypse is here. Anxiety comes creeping in and overwhelms us like a big wave. Our current situation with COVID-19 pandemic is a wilderness moment for the world. However, wilderness moments, while they can look and feel like the end is here, can also be where God meets us. In this particular disorienting season, we may feel abandoned, alone, and forgotten by God. The challenges may feel too big. Even as we go through our own losses, anxiety, or pain, we can look around and see others experiencing much worse situations in their lives. The wilderness in the biblical story was never simply a place of abandonment. When the Israelites were delivered from slavery in Egypt, it was the wilderness wanderings that tested them and reoriented them toward God. There they were provided for, even as their resources were limited, as it explains in Exodus 16. God provided water, He provided food, and He provided protection. In seasons such as the one we're now in, we find ourselves stripped of many of life's comforts, limited in what we can do, and no sense of control. It's here that we're offered the chance to get to know a God who uses His power on behalf of His people. A God who surrounds us with His protection, a cloud by day and a fire by night. Following is a quote I recently read that seems to capture the endurance, the perspective, and the hope we need at such a time as this. And that quote went something like this: everything will be okay in the end. And if things are not okay now, then it is obviously not the end. Hang in there. God is in control. We love you guys. See you right here in our Bible classroom sometime. I don't know when, but it will happen. Take care. Be safe and stay prayerful.